Howdy y'all. Another unboxing video for ya. Seems that the parent company, Lothar Walther, upheld their side of the bargain. So, we shall see what is in the box. Yeah, I'm actually very skilled with that thing. Y'all taters have a good night. For those who passed out fainting when I was doing that, yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm actually very good at that. Ah, here we are. Ow. Yes. There's the barrel liner. Now I'm going to take this when that pistol shows up, and I'm going to put that pistol, a new barrel in it. Then I might take some of the rest of this or whatever and make it into a little fun thing, but we're going to put a new barrel in a pistol, and that pistol is going to become the PPG-Guard. It's a weapon system. It's to be used in conjunction with actual body armor. Okay, so you never ever take this thing out without, and put it on your hip without wearing actual protection. Whether that be soft body armor or hard body armor, doesn't matter. It needs to be actual protection. Okay, but anyways, 25 caliber, El Calibre. Look at that barrel, just absolutely pristine inside. 6.35 louver, which is, or 6.39 louver, which is caliber in German. Calibre, louver. The end of that barrel is absolutely perfectly cut, straight, machine straight. Like, I won't be able to do this kind of quality when it comes down to putting it in the gun. And I want y'all to understand that, because this is way too long. I mean, here's my Crossman pistol, just for reference. Alright, let's put that about where the magazine, or where the, yeah, that's on the Crossman. Okay, the Crossman has a longer barrel than the pistol that I'm buying. You see what I'm saying? That's a rifle barrel. And it is rifled. So there is that. Man, that is a beautiful barrel. So, next up, Walther X. Y'all's turn. Follow through. I mean, I done purchased the equipment from you. You're supposed to be sending me the receipt. Never got it. Kind of irritated about that one. But the barrel's here. When y'all get up off your holy asses, I'll make the rest of the damn PPG-Guard. Till then, I'll be sitting on my ass, enjoying it. Because long as you drag your feet, I'm building other shit. Till then, there it is. First part of the PPG-Guard. Okay, 25 caliber barrel. Just for reference, that is a 25 caliber homemade Guardsman slug. See how that works? So yeah, that bad boy right there with the little starlight nozzler tip on it. Not a mow down in just about anything right there. So, a proper barrel ready to be put together. I'm waiting for the pistol so that I can put that barrel in the pistol and then move on to making the magazines. Because it'll work off the same principle. It's just a pawl and rasp mechanism. So what I'm trying to do is to get this pawl and rasp mechanism designed proportionate to the barrel, proportionate to the pistol and all that. I need the pistol to do that. The barrel's great, alright, I love the barrel, but Walther, somebody needs to go and actually start putting some boots up someone's asses, because this is unacceptable. I ordered this after the pistol. This is the first thing that's come to me. Like, bruh. You all both use the same freaking carrier services, UPS, FedEx, pretty much the same thing. Two different companies, but yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. They run on the business of they deliver the parcel, and that's how they get paid. Which means that I know they haven't gotten their parcel yet, because FedEx would have been Johnny on the spot. I mean, just look how UPS was. So for reals, I should have gotten the pistol first. It's a 17 caliber air pistol, which means it should have been delivered on Friday. Let alone here on Monday, I'm holding this here. Like, and going, where could it be? I mean, think about it. It's not rocket science. This is not rocket science. It's actually physics, but it's not rocket science. Because this isn't a rocket. It's a gun. There's a difference, okay? Guns use a tube to project a projectile. Rockets use thrust to just push something somewhere. So there is a difference. This is a gun. Now, guns, depending on what they are, there are different terms. This is not a firearm. It could be used as one if you just slapped a slug in there. A firearm, something in there, 22 long rifle or something, and then went, here we go, But that's not the case. This is made for an air gun, which means if I did that, I'd probably cause it to explode in my hand. And because I'm not an idiot, I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is I will wait for the air pistol to show up. And then I'm going to take and cut that much off of there. Probably a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how long that pistol barrel is. And then that barrel's going in there. Then, and only then, am I going to take the magazine which the air rifle comes with, or air pistol comes with, and then I'm going to design a new pistol magazine for this particular caliber. And that will be the difference. You see, All of this engineering that's going into this is precisely so that I can carry a weapon that is effective and is legal. Because for me, even though I'm no longer a felon, as it were, it reduced, expunged, you know, I'm a sworn Minuteman. It's my duty to kind of be, Mr. Hard Ass and, fucking hold the line, crazy guy, it's literally implicit in it. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Okay? I'm a generally nice guy, easy, happy-go-lucky. Alright? I'm more so than my dad was, and that guy could fucking party. So, as it were, I'm not, it's not that I go looking for this kind of thing. It's just, it's a family obligation. I consider it a family obligation, alright? To y'all, whatever. You don't have to follow in your family's footsteps, but to me, you're either proud or you're not. I am proud of who I am because I fought for that. Because I became that. So I exist. My existence is what is important. And my existence in liberty is what is tantamount. And that is why I have seen fit to purchase a large enough caliber to where air power becomes sufficient to start being of a lethal capacity if I need that lethality. Now, should I not need that lethality, I can still utilize it in a way and manner that it's not going to be lethal. That's the beauty of it. Precision shooting. This is something that a lot of folks go and they tout and they say, oh, I'm a precision shooter, Until you understand where every single artery and every single blood vessel in a human body is, you're not a precision shooter. Okay? You're a precision paper puncher at long distance. Once you know how to kill or not kill, simply by where you place that bullet, now you're a precision shooter. Okay? Now you are a precision shooter. Not, I can hit a target at 500 yards. Or I can hit the middle of a target at 500 yards. I don't give a fuck about you hitting the middle of a piece of paper at 500 yards. Can you put a bullet through a man's aorta at 500 yards? Do you know where that is? Okay, you're a precision shooter. If the answer was yes. If it's not, then son, sit down and study Grey's Anatomy, cover to cover. And I'm not bullshitting. Cover to cover. Because even with a 50 cal, if you can't hit what you're aiming for, or you can't hit what you need to hit, in other words, in order to be effective, you're fucking useless. That's a precision shooter. I know where every single artery is in the human body. I know where the major organs are in the human body. I know how to shoot somebody and make it so that even if they get medical attention, they will die. And I hate that I have to say it this way, but that is a precision shooter. Doesn't mean that I will ever use it. Pray to God I don't have to. The simple fact of the matter is, that is a precision shooter. So if you are a precision shooter and you have a pistol of sufficient air caliber, can you defend your life? My answer is yes, and I'm willing to put my life on the line with that. Because I know. Now, mind you, that's about as powerful as a 22 long rifle out of a 25 caliber air rifle. All right? I'm not bullshitting, and I'm getting a little queasy because I do think about that every time. Doesn't mean that I enjoy it, it just means that I recognize my duty. That's something that I hope that most, if not all of you police officers do recognize. And all, if not, let me put it this way. As far as the militia is concerned, if you are in the militia because you enjoy this, because you enjoy, the thought of death and pain and strife, the fuck on. We don't want your kind. If you're in the militia because you care about your country and you are willing to take the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate step forward to protect what you hold dear, that is what you are supposed to be striving for. That is American militia. Not, oh, I'm going to go out and shoot some commies, yay. If you even knew in the slightest, and yeah, I got a twitch in my eye because the reality is, all right, this is the reality of stress, combat stress, and all that, okay? I got a twitch in my eye. If you guys do not understand, then you're gonna understand really quickly here. Because shit is about to fucking get gnarly. You think that it was bad at the beginning of all of this. You think it was bad at the beginning of all of this? No. It has progressively gone downhill. That's why I say, I'm not for progressives, because they progressively push shit downhill, and I happen to be standing at the bottom of it. Thank you very much. Could you please not? My sense of humor is wearing thin. And I'm being honest. I am a very patient man. I am beyond patient. I've put up with people literally punching me in the gut when I was a young man. Do that now and I'll fucking kill your ass. I'm physically injured. Before, I'd just take it. And that's the whole thing. See, there's only so much you can take. Well, you don't want to stand on the principle of justice. You don't want to stand on the principle of liberty. And you don't want to stand on the principle of pursuit of happiness. And we can stand on the principles of life. And we can stand on the principles of death. And I hate that, but that's the reality. I don't like that my country, this country that I love, that I was born in, I was raised to love, my granddad fought for, I've fought for, my sisters fought for. I mean, come on. How fucking far do I have to go to prove to you idiots out there of what I am willing to give? It's not just my life. It's lead first, followed by my screams of insanity and pain, and then my life. The screams of insanity and pain are because you understand what you are doing. what you are being put through, and why it is, even though it is not your fault, you still feel the pain. Nobody wants for war, but the most astute man, even then, is ready. I had a friend, or not I won't call it a friend, I had an acquaintance upon the YouTubes here, where feller's sitting there questioning whether or not, something could be even possible. I said, improbable, maybe, but possible, definitely. Things we have to look into when it comes to life, I'm just looking at my receipt real quick, because, of course, I just unboxed it in front of you. You saw that. This is all raw footage. Doing this inside of my car because convenience. Anywho, so as you've seen, 25 caliber rifle barrel. Both ends, you can see that so that it's not just like a little pop gun fun and little fun look toy thing. No. The reality is, the bed of my truck is very uncomfortable. The reality is, this will be what I plan to put into the 25 caliber pistol, which I am going to utilize to defend my life, if necessary. Fully and completely legally. Because I can't have a firearm, so, because of politics and bullshit like that. Which I think is horseshit, mind you. I could build a firearm. I know how to build a firearm from freaking iron dust. So I'm just trying to tell you, that I'm trying to do things legally, on the righteous, on the up and up, as an appropriate American does. When you cannot find a way to reverse the legislature that has destroyed your life, you find a way around it. And if that does not work, then you sell your life dearly attempting to fight for what you believe in. That's the course we have to take. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it. I'd rather not do it. But I'm not an idiot. I refuse to lose. And I am not blind. So, take it as a grain of salt, but, I stand for freedom. I stand for the American way. I stand for liberty. And like y'all, I do love it. Not as a, you go get married to, no. Unconditional love. Absolute truth in being. That is what I strive for. So, people could say, well, that's what Jesus did. Great. That's what Jesus did. Why aren't you doing it? Jesus, Yahshua, Jehovah, I don't care. You get it? Why are you not doing that? Think about it. I mean, I'm guilty of a lot of sin myself. Those who do not walk in the way are sure to be punished. Well, I've been punished several times. My own family dislikes me for some reason. Of course, most of them are city dwellers, so I'll give them that. I'm not necessarily a city person. I don't like the city. Matter of fact, if it's not rurality freaking central, you won't find me there. Because, Yeah. Can't stand city folk. Y'all are weird. I don't know how to... Sprechen Sie logic. You know? Sprechen Sie Reisen. Fuck off, McFly. Anywho, it's been fun. And we've seen, hey, at least Lothar Walther is on game and wanting to do and, take part in. I'm happy about that. Because that means that there's this much more to go. All right? Now, I know you think, oh, well, that thing looks like a real firearms barrel. It's not. You cannot use this as a firearms barrel. If you do, you only have yourself to blame when it fucking blows up in your hand. This thing is not made for a firearm. It is made for an air gun. Which means that it does not have a distal taper. See that? It's harmonic. Instead, it is tuned. That's how an air gun barrel works. With a firearms barrel, you have to have a distal taper. Fat at the back next to the action, skinny at the front where the bullet comes out. Because you're pushing all of that pressure forwards versus pretty much. Increase, decrease. It's not instant pressure. It's increase, decrease. And that's how air guns work. And because that increase in pressure is so fast, it happens so quickly, in such a small space, it can create things like dieseling, plasmation in the barrel, which is why it's important that an air gun barrel be made thick like a firearms barrel. Okay? If I shot a 25 automatic through this thing, I'd probably blow my hand up. If I shot a 22 long rifle through this thing, I'd probably blow my hand up. Because it can't hold the pressures at the action. That's the difference between a firearm, okay, and an air gun. The barrel, the action, everything about it, the way it works. Sure, they both sling lead really, 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 really fast to the point where it goes through material. Okay? Here's the difference. Barrel, action. That's how the difference is. That's how they work. It's intrinsic to how they work. Okay? I'm trying to explain this to you because it frustrates the ever-loving shite out of me. It has made it just to a point where it's, irreprehensible. I can't believe these people are so stupid as to say, well, it's just an air gun. Yeah, fucktard. That's why there's a couple of kids that are in fucking graves. Because they played with an air gun. It's just an air gun. That's why .22 caliber and above is illegal in the state of Utah, by the way. Or was. It's not anymore, thank God. Back when I was living there, .22 and above was illegal. I had to drive to Idaho to get a .22 caliber pellet gun when I was 8 years old. My dad, my mom, my grandma, we all drove up to Idaho and got me my Christmas present. That's not gun control, eh? No, that's not gun control. That's people control. Making you drive for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles to get something that is actually illegal in that state because panic. Two kids. Two. One went to the morgue. One went into a vegetative coma and then to the morgue. Two kids. Let's make all guns illegal. How high is the grass in Germany, retard? Exactly my point. Oh, some people are dumb. I can't express it enough. Alright? This is why I've moved towards this level of stuff. Some people say, okay, well, it's a pellet gun. It can't punch through things like heavy jackets. It's a pellet gun. They are fucking unerringly accurate. If you're shooting at somebody's jacket, you're an idiot. See this right here? That triangle right there is your target. Don't miss, motherfucker, 'cause I won't. Okay? That's my point. It's just an air gun. Not really. It's an air gun which has inherent danger to it. You are taking a risk by purchasing this weapon. If you are foolish enough to look down the barrel with it loaded and your finger on the trigger, you are stupid enough to get shot by your own hand, which is what that kid did. One of them. The other one, they were playing war, and he got shot right in the dingum gauge. And guess what? Coma. Several years. Finally died. Wasted away and died. Okay? This is my point. It was just a little .22 caliber daisy. That's why they wanted to ban the 880 and the Powerline 109. That's why I had to go to another state to get the 109, and then they discontinued it.